Hello everybody, this is your boy Mintleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Reverse 1999, Update 2.2 Tristes Tropiques, what will most likely be the last episode for the main story event. Let's begin immediately with number 21. Last we left off, I think we just had a boss fight against Ptolemy, which was kind of a shit boss fight. No, we had a boss fight against Santos, who was also a pretty shit boss fight because it was super easy. Now let's go straight to, chapter 8, number 21, Ground Zero. Farewell, Igor. So I presume this is a ramp up to the final battle against Igor.
I guess you haven't had an easy time either. I have bad news. Igor's just started a rebellion.
Huh?
He's got an army.
What's the situation at their base?
Not good. There was fighting and bloodshed. Lots of it. The rebels must have won. Those traitorous bastards. What about Lopera? Did she defect too?
All I know is that she was sent to the Colonel's manor earlier. But why would Igor... If Lopera's also joined the rebellion?
The old fart set us up.
She's injured!
Mr. Carson?
It's Duncan, kid. But that's not important. Lopera needs medical attention.
I'm fine. Damn you, Igor.
Oh, my darling little buccaneer. Who did this to you?
Lopera, could you tell us what happened?
Igor. He took Doris.
So, are you going to go after him? Yes, but you should stay here. Igor still wants you. We'll come back for you later. Okay.
What now then, Capitan? There are no Foundation branches nearby. If we request reinforcements, they'll be too slow to arrive.
Then we go ourselves.
Count me in. I have to talk to Igor. He owes me an answer.
White Rum, could you take us to the Xeno base?
Anything to save the dock. Anchors away, mateys. You screwed up.
It's just a minor setback.
Bazar isn't happy.
Look, I'll deal with her, okay? Next time, I'll...
There won't be a next time. We can't just waltz into the Foundation and take her. Anyway, are the aircraft ready?
Yeah. Father and the doctor will be boarding soon. Who is she anyway?
I don't know.
Looks like Father hasn't told you everything either.
You should never entrust all the pieces of a puzzle to a single hand.
Huh? All this time with Father's made you quite enigmatic. There's a charm in mystery, you know. Are you not coming with us on the helicopter?
Someone has to stay behind and organize the retreat. You go ahead with Father. I'll join you later.
Sometimes I just don't understand you, mon dear.
Oftentimes, I don't understand myself either. Perhaps that's why Father always keeps me close. Just get going. I'll take up the rear.
Ma'am, we're under attack!
Don't get entangled with the enemy. Focus on the evacuation. How many hostiles are there?
3! And the sailboat!
A sailboat? What is this? The age of exploration or something?
One of them is flying some kind of aircraft. Oh, she's fast! 2 squads are currently engaged with her in Courtyard A2!
So, you're just going to leave me here in San Paulo, huh? Where's Igor?
You've grown taller since we last met, dear little sister. Whoa, whoa. Don't look at me like that. I don't care what you do. Come home or stay with the timekeeper. I won't stop you.
Get out of my face. Molly.
Miss Moldia, it's unfortunate that we have to meet again under these circumstances.
We've simply chosen different paths, Timekeeper. I suppose the next time I see you will be in Antarctica. Teleme, go join Father. I can handle this. Molly. Why? Forgive me. I can't let you pass. Soldiers, take aim.
Oh, so the boss fight, it will be against Moldir and not a boss fight? Wait, who's the actual... Is there no boss fight for this chapter? Okay, whatever it is, it's time to finish up. I mean, Santos was the boss, but he's not the final one, is it? Is he the final boss? Maybe he is. Okay, anyhow.
What is Igor trying to do?
We are soldiers. It's our duty to follow orders, not question them.
I was hoping Lopera would join us too.
Molly.
Hold the entrance at all costs. They must not reach the Admiral.
Okay, sure.
A simple arcane trick.
Okay.
Knowledge drives progress. Charging. Let me see. Would you care to lie down? Splash in the water. Time to turn the page. Aim and shoot.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurt.
I must push on. You splashed my book.
The past post. Well, it's a bit too late because right now I can just blow you into shreds. Okay.
Everything's packed.
How very unfortunate.
Please, a simple arcane trick. Some space. Didn't see that coming, did you? I will be watching you. The light that illuminates all.
That was lovely. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't do anything this level. I mean, not this level, this time, this round. So I'll just focus on buffing my characters.
Charging, loading.
Or just doing whatever I want.
Let me see. Oh, don't stare at it for too long. Target confirmed. Faraday's miracle. It's so bright. How can I read? Shell damage.
Okay, buddy. Oops. Okay, buddy. See you in hell. This should be the end of it.
The sparkling of the sea, the shimmering of scales. There is always a light to follow.
Villa looks so happy when she casts her ultimate. She's so adorable.
And now to return to my long-term.
Also, what
mission.
happened to Lucy's human face? Has she always used the robot face?
I don't ever want to see you again. We couldn't halt Igor's escape. More rebels came at us following the gunfire, and we were forced to flee the base. We failed.
God damn it, that was so pointless. Oh man. Is this gonna set something up? Maybe, I hope so. I would hope so because we just fought a boss, and I usually define boss first if they have red words, they have red letters, like in the name right here. You see this? Was it you? No. 19. Yeah. So this is a boss, or a very tough enemy. And you can have a lot of resistances, and you can also tell that whether or not a character is a boss, because it also has multiple faces. Basically, it should be quite intuitive to know what a boss is for Reavers. And all I can say is, excuse me, is that it? Are we just gonna have 22, 23, and 24 as cutscenes? That was a little bit abrupt, but okay. Let's continue. Yeah, chapter 8, number 22. The Roaring Forties. Summer ends here. The icy sea begins.
You made the right choice.
We simply followed their guidance, preacher. Unfortunately, we failed to bring the succubus. But I did bring you this, and Miss Earth as well.
No, Admiral. Not you. Us. We all need the miracle they bestow.
My men will not wear the masks, nor will they take the trials. We need no trials to test the loyalty of my children, preacher. And for now, Miss Earth will stay under my protection.
As you wish. Until next time, Admiral.
Father, I shot at Lopera. I have to be honest, Father. I don't fully agree with your decision. At least not on a personal level.
You are entitled to your opinion, Lieutenant. But I don't need your approval.
I understand. You only need my obedience.
Precisely.
Had you anticipated that Lopera wouldn't come with us?
She is inconsequential. She helped us retrieve Earth from that Brotherhood farce. That's all I needed from her.
But the Brotherhood, with all due respect, Admiral, I've heard they have connections with our friends at Manus Vindictae.
I thought you'd make the same choice she did.
No, I will always follow you, Father.
Just let her be. Now, bring me Dr. Doris.
Father.
I don't know you, sir. You must have mistaken me for someone else.
No, I couldn't possibly mistake you. Old friend. In the last days before the millennium, we fought side by side. In hindsight, that battle may have been a mistake. The storm swept across the world, leaving behind an era of chaos. And we lost our future. But now, another path lies before us. One that we once fought desperately against. A path paved by arcana. A path leading to a world free of conflict. My old friend. That marble chair the Foundation gave you, what's the secret behind it? What happened to you after you pressed that button?
Nothing.
Do you remember what happened after you walked into that white house?
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that.
My dear Miss Earth, your name continues to show up between the occurrences of the storm. I don't know what you've encountered, what you've experienced in all this time, but your very existence is about to change the fate of us all.
Okie dokie, that was very epic. That has some very epic music. And I suppose this will be the last trace for someone. For Dr. Doris, right? A strangely shaped typewriter, the only weapon this doctor had in her battle with fate. Let's read it. Where is she? There we go. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Let's read it. You guys can read it. So, have we basically confirmed that the friend from afar is Dr. Doris or Erd? Her real name appears to be Erd. What? Oh. Oh yeah, I need to listen to this before we continue. Oh, god damn you.
I have some news you'll be happy to hear. Trust me, you'll wish you had more than a minute for this. It involves a mutual friend of ours. A long-lost acquaintance you've been searching for. Doctor, writer, she goes by many titles, just like you and I. Sadly, in her current state, her brain capacity is limited. It's just like after that fateful battle ended. Few survived to remember her awe-inspiring feats. Now, this kind-hearted doctor has become a crucial part of another wicked scheme, of which our dear Admiral is well aware. An orchestra without a conductor can barely play a symphony. Recognizing that missing vital piece, the Admiral seized the opportunity without hesitation. Experience gives a veteran his scars, yes, but also a scrap of wisdom. He knew he should gain the upper hand in this one-sided gamble. Your minute's up. Time certainly does fly, doesn't it? I'll be back when there's a new development. Stay alive if you can. I'd like to keep reading reports for you.
Okay, thank you very much. Like I said, this voice is definitely a lot less annoying than the previous one. Oh, what's here? No, I'm still missing one for Lopera. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to number 8. So chapter 8, number 23, we see Vertin, that's Mr. Duncan, surprisingly. Sotheby and Lilia. So chapter 8, number 23, the final curtain. Everything is a mess. Everything has come to an end. Perhaps there's still a chance. I'm not sure how you're going to have this chance considering Igor escaped, but whatever.
I never knew that so many people lived on the river. I saw them tie plastic bottles to planks to make a bridge. And then they crossed the river as if they were walking on a row of puff-puff fish.
I know what you're thinking, little lady. But I am Duncan. My ID card, my military record, my medals. They all prove it. As for your friend, Mr. Carson, listen, I know it's hard, but at some point we have to move on.
Thank you for the advice. It's just...
Pardon me.
My apologies for interrupting. Miss Sotheby, I heard about what happened in the favela. Thanks to your efforts, Zeno has been able to recruit a new group of spirited youths. Mr. Duncan, we need to record your information and cross-reference it with that of Mr. Carson, who was lost during the storm of 1929.
It's bewildering, isn't it? How could there be another Mr. Carson?
1929?
Please come with me, Mr. Duncan. It won't take long. After that, you'll need to initiate the procedures for your re-enlistment in the Zeno Arms Academy. While the said procedures are underway, the rehab center will take care of the injuries you sustained in Sao Paulo. Welcome back to our cause. There have been many cases like yours. Politicians, singers, the list goes on. The Foundation compared them to photos from the 90s. While their appearances had changed, they were undoubtedly the same person.
Hey, isn't that Lieutenant Lilia?
This is an alcohol-free zone, Lieutenant Lilia. Please try to follow the regulations.
Oh, did I just wander into another dry zone? Great. So many rules and regulations. Oh, how boring.
Has Lopera arrived?
She's in her room right now. Verton managed to secure her some rest time before her interrogation. Poor girl. Honestly, no one deserves to go through what she has. It's even worse than being cooped up and buried in paperwork.
Clerical work is essential too.
Well, good luck, Comrade Duncan. Don't forget to stretch your hand between signing papers.
You also need to write a report, Lieutenant Lilia. Our executives are quite curious to know how you managed to escape the rebels' custody.
Moldier, the woman in charge of the base, had one of her guards release me.
You mean to say that Moldier, the lieutenant who's joined the rebellion, set you free?
I think so. At least that's what the guard told me.
Lieutenant Moldier asked me to help you. Take care.
I'll be sure to make note of that. And of course, please specify this in your written report as well. This is very important, Lieutenant. If she's having doubts, then we may still have a chance to win back Igor's rebels. Or at least some of them.
Igor fooled us all with his rebellion. It's been confirmed that the Dr. Doras he took is none other than Ms. Erd. The motives behind his actions, however, are still unclear. While only a small number of the Xeno soldiers chose to join his rebellion, I believe it is necessary to urge the Xeno Arms Academy to strengthen the discipline of their members.
No need to worry about that. Xeno will handle it themselves.
If that's your judgment, then I have no objections. On a separate note, Moth, our mole planted within Manus Vindictae, has sent us some new information. The Manus are sending supplies, personnel, and weapons in huge numbers to the south. It appears our suspicions were correct. Manus Vindictae is preparing a ritual to draw forth another storm. The location of Jerry Wilson provided by Miss Lucy confirms that the Manus are moving toward Antarctica. Additionally, it's now clear that some of the arcanist organizations, including the Apostles' Brotherhood, have been assisting the Manus through criminal activities such as smuggling and human trafficking.
All very valuable information. How's the timekeeper doing?
She's stable. It's worth noting, however, that she brought back a succubus from the Manus. She requested that we revoke the arrest warrant for the succubus and grant her all the rights enjoyed by Team Timekeeper, in accordance with the Storm Reformation Manpower and Discipline Act. I've consented to her request.
Excellent. She is the ideal person to keep watch over the succubus.
Very good, sir.
About Igor. The late Admiral Igor of the Xeno Arms Academy will be duly honored in the headquarters Hall of Merit. His great achievements and remarkable service deserve to be remembered. That's all for now.
Bert.
London, Lima, Ushuaia. A report from Colombia. The mugshots of Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria do not match those archived. Similar anomalies have appeared for other notable figures. Why did Igor abduct Miss Erd? And why does he want Kimberly? And where are Igor and his army going? Why did they defect? Mr. Carson, who was reversed by the storm of 1929, has somehow reappeared in 1990. Or maybe there's more to it. Could it be that the storm doesn't kill people? At least, not physically.
Okay, that was finally at least somewhat interesting. It's been a long time since we got the politics, yeah? Especially Constantine. Okay, this is the last episode of Chapter 8. So Chapter 8 is number 24, Monologues. A person is the total sum of their past. That is one way to look at life. Also, I think Soneto's back. Wonderful. Oh shit, I forgot that not everyone orange
1,
is Soneto.
2,
There's also Lopera.
3. Shots on target. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Lies. Deception. Betrayal. You planned to kick me out. Right from the very beginning, didn't you? Or did you never even trust me in the first place? Was this all some kind of game to you? Molly? Why?
At the same crossroad, when the warm days grow cold, leaves are falling down to the ground. Fire can't burn down. I passed into ashes by now. In the melancholy tropic, we say goodbye. I see whispers in your eyes. In the melancholy tropic, we kiss goodbye. You will find someone in your life. You will find the love of your life.
That was a very nice little tune. And also, I'm very certain, I'm fairly certain that the singing voice is completely different. Okay, so this is the last trace, the first pathways trace for whatever it's called for Lopera. Where you at? Okay, so all three. 1, 2, 3. You guys can read it. Okay, I suppose that was Lopera's story, and I believe this will mark the end of the entire chapter. Hold on. Let me show you guys the achievements that I got. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, this must be Miss New Babel's event. Okay. So, after you complete the story, you will get this one, Tier 2. Tier 3 is if you clear the entire story on hard mode, which I will do later. Paths of the Past. Paths of the Past. God. That is basically all of the story for the Mr. Duncan, for Dr. Doris or Erd, Lopera, and also Anjo Nala. I guess I could just briefly talk about some of my thoughts on the story so far, and all I can say it's a little bit... It feels like I'm missing something. And then there are some these side characters that I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like White Rum is the most obvious example. Igor, at least the others are alright. Ptolemy, for example, is also kind of a joke. And then Santos is also another stupid joke because I cannot for the life of me think he is important. He just showed up, became a boss, and then he got screwed over because, you know, my Marcus blasted him away in like 6 rounds. Then Ptolemy, I don't know what he was doing. Igor is like, it's a little bit weird. I don't know if it's either me not paying attention or the story just didn't flesh out Igor's like motivations very well. It just feels kind of not very fun at all. Then again, it might be again because I'm coming down from the high of Tuesday's Motel, which to me, I'm like I said before a few times on this channel, I'm a sucker for that kind of horror genre, especially all the what's it called? Especially these Western horror flicks. I love that, so I might be a little bit biased, as well as Variant Sum. So story-wise, in ignoring the events story-wise, this comes right after Variant Sum, and also, you know, To the New World, but no one cares about To the New World because it's just you shooting the shit with your arcanist. But it's a little bit difficult to top Variant Sum, which had 30 chapters, had one of the most highly anticipated arcanists, and all of the side characters were well established other than, you know, Kakania and Marcus dicking around in the background. And even then, I don't think they were that bad, again because bias as well. I love Marcus, and Kakania has grown on me a lot as both a character and an arcanist, and also Lucy as well. Even the side characters like Enigma were really fun because you could see him grow and learn. I didn't feel kind of the same way for Tristes Tropiques, honestly. But if you guys enjoyed it, hey, power to you. So, after the story has been completed, the main like chapter stories, we still have a couple of things to do. We have, for example, White Rum's Travelogue has been unlocked. Remember that this only unlocks if you complete all of the stages until number 24. Remember, don't forget 24. Don't just stop at 21. Overcast October, which is Tuesday. I said Tuesday. The reason I said Tuesday because I look at this, it's a puzzle. It's one of those little puzzle stages. I guess they're bringing them back. They haven't been around since... Oh, I can't remember. Were they around for Spathadea? I don't know. Because I missed the Spathadea story. So, yeah. So other than Anjo Nala, then maybe we have also in 10 days time Mr. Duncan, 10 to 11 days Mr. Duncan. But other than that, there's nothing else I really want to say for the story. I can't give my comments on the entire update yet because remember, there is still a second half. There is still Lopera to test, and I'm not going to pull for Lopera, but she will be coming in the second half. So, that is all I want to say for today's episode. Let me end it on the story itself. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Minleaf, YouTube's most skill issue gamer. I really hope you enjoyed this entire series so far. And I hope to see you, continue the journey when we complete the rest of the update event. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, take care, and bye-bye.